A great Sunday afternoon for baseball here, north of the border at the Rogers Center in downtown Toronto. Today it's the rubber match of this three-game series between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Toronto Blue Jays. Runner-up and winner in AL MVP in 2015, Trout and Donaldson next. Jose Quintana gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, he's really had a tough time his last three outings. ERA over 9. That's basically giving up a run an inning. He just has really struggled and not been able to figure it out. They're giving him the ball, though, and anytime you get the ball, you got a chance to turn it around. We'll see if today's the day he turns it around.
Here's Ben Revere, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. And Harold, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, it was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
And, Matt, you always want to win 2 of the 3 games. I mean, today is a big game because you walk away and you start adding up those numbers in the series. You go, we won 2 out of 3 there. That's the goal for every team, to win 2 out of 3 in the series.
Very nice afternoon, high skies and 77 degrees at game time. On the ground up the middle, Segura to his left. He's there. Throw to first is in time for the first out. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, I'm really excited to see how Yunel Escobar does in this one. He hit over 350 last month. Just consistent at bats all throughout the month. He was tough to pitch to, hitting good pitching and hit poor pitching as well. We'll see if he stays hot here.
Here's the shortstop, Yunel Escobar. In past meetings with Jose Quintana, has seen him go 3 for 9. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one stayed up a little high. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Well, Kingsley's a consistent and fair umpire, Matt. Sometimes he might give a little on the corners, but it doesn't ever seem to impact the game too much.
In there, and it's even at 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
Right side. Played on the backhand. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Batting third, center fielder number 27, Mike Trout.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He had a triple in the game yesterday, finishing 1 for 4. In there, no balls and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Angels go down 1-2-3, and now the Blue Jays will get their initial shot. No score. Alex Cobb is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Angels. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, he's putting together an outstanding season on the mound. I mean, anytime you have an ERA in the low threes, you've had a solid year. He's taking care of his own business. He's pitching deep in games and giving his team a chance to win every time he goes out. And I think the same will be today. He's going to give them an opportunity to win this game because he'll pitch well.
Stepping in, Gene Segura. As we take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. Sends that one out of play for strike one. These Angels, Harold, as they enter play here this afternoon, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
And, Matt, you know, you look at their split right now, but they lost the first game, won the second one, so you're looking at momentum is on their side. That's why I'm kind of leaning towards them here in this third game.
Chopped weakly to the left. Alvarez ranges to his left. Throw across by Alvarez is in time for the first out. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, one of their hotter hitters has been Carlos Santana. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and making things happen.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. As you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, strike 2.
Tell you what, that was a nice swing after the sequence. Following a fastball to get a changeup and you foul it off. Pretty good approach.
And another foul ball.
Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. And this is swung on and missed by Jones as he's down on strikes for the second out.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Stepping up to the plate, Josh Donaldson, currently with the 3rd best home run total on the ball club. Cobb into the windup. Here comes the first pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. On the move is Trout. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Blue Jays go down in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. At the plate, Pedro Alvarez. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Third baseman number 24, Pedro Alvarez.
First delivery to him on the way. Lifted in the air out to center field. After it is Jones. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Time now for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Blue Jays. And I want to talk about the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Look, this guy was a catcher when they drafted him. Moved him to third, and it was basically knock it down and throw the ball across the diamond. But, man, does he have hands now. Able to range from left to right and make the tough play.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now, and he'll be looking to snap out of it in this one. Not having much success at the plate over the last week and a half. Here's the first pitch to him. And a breaking ball that's chopped foul at the plate. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Nope,
and a fastball just a bit high.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Squared that one up just a little late.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A two-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
Swung on in the dirt, strike three. Vogt gathers, and he makes the throw to first. Calhoun is retired, 2 down now.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Here's Albert now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. The average down at an even 220. 17 home runs and 55 driven in. Here's the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. And the pitch on 2-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
The difference maker in this outing than others is the two-seamer. He's doing whatever he wants to do with that ball. It's moving all over the place.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. And he just misses with a curveball.
Oh, I think that curveball froze him, but it didn't quite get the zone. I like the pitch, though.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And they don't even want to mess with Pujols here with a base open, so they'll go ahead and put him aboard.
Hey, that was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Digging in the switch hitter, Danny Espinoza. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
A swing and a miss at a ball down. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this one's in the dirt. And as it turns out, the two-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. We'll see the dangerous Jose Bautista when we come back. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now in the box, Jose Bautista. He's currently tied for second place on the team in home runs.
Jose Batista.
Too low, 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he misses again, 2-0.
We are now watching him put on a clinic. This is exactly the way he loves to hit. Very patient, and now he's got a 2-0 count looking for his pitch.
Zero. 2-1.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Bautista waits on the 2-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Matt, that is pitching right there. It's not always about the velocity. That pitch is 89 miles an hour, but it's a two-seamer. Great movement, and he hit the location. That's how you beat good hitters.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around a leadoff walk.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. He'll try it again, 3-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. On the ground to third. Alvarez has got it. Throw on to first in time, one away.
All right, here's how the Halos line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic.
Number 7.
And yes, they are moving all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics, and they really move players around playing the percentages. You'll see that a lot in this game today.
Into the box now, number 7. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. Into the windup and the pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
Well, they've really shut him down this series. No hits in the series, and they've done a great job of executing their pitches. They found his weaknesses and stayed with it.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Nope. 3-0. On deck, Carlos Santana. And this one catches the inside corner for strike 1.
Did you see the movement on that pitch? Started right at him and came back over the plate. That is that two-seamer with great movement.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Checked his swing there and pops this one up. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Bottom of the second here with no score. Again, he sends it out of play. A payoff pitch one more time. And a changeup couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
Batting 6. Designated hitter.
Here's Carlos Santana now. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And this will get all the way out toward the 375 sign now. Now the relay home. And not in time as the run scores. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Into the box now, Stephen Vogt, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. A 1-0 delivery. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. One and one, here it comes. In the dirt here. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. One out and a runner on third. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. He's set, and the pitch. A changeup floats outside here for ball one. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-1. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Cobb comes set, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air. And Alvarez will put this one away, and the inning is over. A run for the Jays thanks to the RBI double. We've played 2. It's now 1-0 Toronto. A nice daytime shot there from one of the many marinas here in Toronto as we're set to go in the 3rd inning of this one. Coming to the plate now, Danny Espinosa, 7-8-9, bottom of the order, set to go here in the 3rd. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. The pitch.
That's a ball.
And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Much too quick on the trigger there. It's 2-1.
That's a good changeup. Got him to swing early in it. Now you got him set up. You can go back with the hard fastball or double it up with another changeup.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Perez fields it cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting eighth, the designated hitter, Andrelton Simmons.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Into the windup and the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Breaking ball taken right down the middle. Angel still looking for hit number 1 in the ball game. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Well, he clearly read the scouting report. This guy's been sizzling hot, and look at how careful he's been pitching him.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. 1 out, nobody on. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches.
Perez takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
In now, Martin Maldonado. This will look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 6 home runs and 14 driven in. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. The big curveball just misses, apparently. Ball 2. The 2-1 on its way. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now. 3-2.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at all to make a play here, so despite the effort, the inning will continue.
Man, was he flying down the line right there. Now, I know there's 2 outs, and he's not quitting. Maybe this is a rally starter with a 2-out infield single.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ben Revere. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Well, now they got the tying run at first base. Now it's going to take a ball in the gap to really score this guy from first base. And I'm really curious how they're going to defend that on a relay throw, and maybe if we have a play or not. But you got to hit one in the gap to get there first.
May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter. It's 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
1-2.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And this is fouled back and out of play. And the changeup is way low that time. Set to deal on 2-2. Hit hard down the line, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Now another 2-2. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Perez is there for it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Angels strand one. It remains 1-0. Standing in, Hernan Perez. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Hernan Perez.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Looks at a curveball called for a strike.
That pitch right there just locked him up. A curveball that doesn't break, a little front door curveball. You're looking for it to go back out over the plate, and it doesn't. It just locks you up as a hitter.
And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Well, this home crowd didn't like this guy on the mound before, but now they really don't like him. He's gotten the faithful all worked up by hitting one of their best hitters early on in this game, and you can bet he's really going to hear it if he comes around to score.
Gene Segura standing in. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. This one's down to third. From his seat, Espinosa back to Pujols, not in time, and they can't get them both.
The center fielder number 10, Adam Jones.
Stepping in, Adam Jones. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch coming. Here it is. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Here's a look over to first. And it froze him, and they got him.
Hey, a good right-handed pickoff move is really all about the footwork, and that was nice. He got his feet all the way around the first, which allowed his hips and everything else to clear for an accurate throw to the inside of the bag. That, and it was real quick, too.
3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Ready with the 3-0 pitch. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
Digging in to try it again, Josh Donaldson. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Skied into straightaway right. Calhoun has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Toronto, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Ready now, Yunel Escobar.
Leading off
He's
for the
0 for
Angels.
1 thus far.
Shortstop, Yunel Escobar.
Into the windup and the pitch. Lifted in the air out to left. Chu has a read on it. 1 away.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Mike Trout comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
Froze him on the bender there, and he's in the hole 0-2. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, he tried to put him away on 2 pitches low in the zone, and he just wasn't biting. Nice job of hitting.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Boats got it, and he makes the throw to first. Trout is retired, 2 down now.
Third baseman, number 24.
In now is Pedro Alvarez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys. Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. And yet another foul ball here as this finds the seats, and the count will remain at 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Angels are gone in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Ready for another chance? Jose Bautista. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Jose Bautista.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch. Clearly looking for a fastball.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Now the pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Into the box, number 7. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Takes a knee-high fastball. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
Ready on 1-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
The batter, number 44. Designated hitter.
Here's Carlos Santana now. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for Toronto. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Fielder, Cole Calhoun.
First pitch on its way. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now. Three and 1. Here it is. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Jones on the move. He's there and records the first out.
The first baseman, number 5, Albert Pujols.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and standing in, trouble now in the person of Albert Pujols. First pitch of the at-bat. Ball 1.
Oh, that's out.
Here it comes, 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
The 3-1 now to Albert. Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it. But when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your one-run lead.
Striding into the box, Danny Espinoza comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down. There goes Albert. Ripped down the first base line. And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Man, that was a textbook hit and run. Right-handed hitter hits it the opposite way behind the base runner. They're first and third. They're in business.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. And he puts it on the ground to second. A step on the bag for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs on a hit here. No errors. 1 man left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Angels nothing. Now batting, Stephen Vogt. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And boy, well hit, but out of play into the stands in deep right. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Ready with the 0-2. And a fastball just a bit up.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Ground ball right into the shift. Backhanded. Throw on by Espinoza takes care of him for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Shin-Soo Choo.
Stepping into the box, Shin-Soo Choo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Pretty good pitch right here to a left-handed power hitter. The one thing you want to do, keep the ball inside so he can't get those long arms out and extended. Really good pitcher's pitch right there, even though he didn't get the called strike.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Set to deal on 2-2. Swing and a liner. But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2. So after the line out on the fastball, might be a pretty good time to check out the pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And both of these guys working in pretty much the same realm. Just a 1 mile an hour differential from 94 down to 93 is the top speeds. Striding in once again, Hernan Perez. He was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate. Into the windup and the pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. A fastball right over the outside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The next 3-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They lead it 1-0. Ready for another chance? Martin Maldonado. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Bautista coming on, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Ben Revere.
Here's Ben Revere, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Now the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Now it's 2-0. Here he comes on 2-0. A high fastball is in there.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
1 out, nobody on. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Here's the shortstop, Yunel Escobar. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. That's wide, 2-0. 2-0 pitch on the way. Sent on the ground out to second. Played on the backhand. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Angels go down 1-2-3. They're down 1-0. Gene Segura standing in. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home sixth.
Gene Segura.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. And now a pitch on the way. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Alvarez scoops it up. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt. Now that's a Gold Glove caliber play there.
Barehanded grabs might be one of the best looking plays in baseball. It not only takes tremendous body control and focus, but the fielder also needs to have a quick and accurate release to make an out. A highlight reel play there for sure.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Hit high in the air down the right field line. On the move is Calhoun, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Third baseman number 20, Josh Donaldson.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Josh Donaldson. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
Cobb's ready. Here it is on 1-0. And the changeup is way low that time.
Hey, pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Looks at a changeup right over the middle. Now here it comes. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays go down in order, but they're on top 1-0. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. 7th inning coming up with the Jays out in front as we give you a look at our game summary to this point. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
First delivery to him on the way. And a neck-high fastball that time. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Change up low, 2-0.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Outside, 3-0 now. 3-0 pitch on its way. Takes a curveball right on the corner.
Well, he made a nice adjustment. That was a nice pitch right there, 3-0. Now puts the count 3-1. That was the same pitch he threw 2-0 and missed on it and got the ball called.
And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Ready once again, Pedro Alvarez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. And there he goes towards second. Pitch in. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Hey, 90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a one-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
Here comes the 1-0. And this is drifting foul back into the stands.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And now the runner's trying for third. Hit back up the middle. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
How do you like that? A check swing and he gets a single. Most people are complaining on a check swing. I didn't go. Now you see what happens when you do.
Digging in to try it again, Cole Calhoun. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with the runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Here comes the first pitch. And a changeup right down the middle.
Matt, real interesting pitching line here, but I looked a little deeper into the numbers and realized he's thrown less than 40% first pitch strikes to guys. He's been really behind almost every hitter in the game, at least half of them.
Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Hit hard on the ground to second. And it's a base hit as they finally break through here to tie the ball game at 1.
I love the late inning at bats when you come up clutch right there. Big hit to tie this game.
Number 5, Albert Pujols.
Here's Albert now. A couple of walks for him thus far. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. And this one's in the dirt. And the runners will stay put here on ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Two 2-0 pitch on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
I like that pitch right there. You know he's keyholing your 2-0, and you put one right on the corner. He's not going to swing at it, and now all of a sudden you're back in the count again.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A fastball that finds the outside corner. First and second here with nobody out. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Right side, hit hard. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And the go-ahead run will move up to third and wisely hold there with nobody out.
Second baseman, Danny Espinosa.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound, and he's going to make a change, as that'll do it for Jose Quintana. So he won't be able to win this one, and barring a miracle by the pen, would stand to be on the hook for the loss should a run score here. Jake Diekman is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out.
Diekman.
Stepping in now, Danny Espinosa. Slow bouncer to the right side, but that one rolls foul.
Man, I tell you what, if I had a timeout and I went out there to talk to him, I'd say, look, we just got to minimize the damage. Bases loaded, no outs. We don't want them to blow the inning totally open.
Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? Segura for one. On to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
A bases loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. 1 run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Standing in now, Andrelton Simmons, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
Oh, that was a good-looking slider to hit. He kind of hung him one. When you got a slider right there and it's spinning towards you, that's the one you annihilate.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Ooh, jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker? You have to almost go underneath it and scoop it.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Bottom of the 7th. Get up and stretch here in Toronto. It's the Angels 2 and the Blue Jays 1. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Into the windup and the pitch. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
He's really done a remarkable job considering the fact that he's thrown first pitch strike to less than half the guys in the lineup. He's under 50% right now, and that's usually not a recipe for success.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. 1 away.
Now batting, number 7.
Digging in once again, number 7. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he takes ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
You see there, the pitch count is up to 88. And at this point in the game, that's a good place to be. So I think we'll see him stay out there for at least a little while longer.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
Into the box now, Carlos Santana. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Maldonado has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. Our score remains 2-1. Striding in once again, Martin Maldonado. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The 1-0 delivery. Look out, 2-0 now.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind at a count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. A tough sinker on the inside corner. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The left fielder, number 25.
A look there at the numbers for our 2 starters here today, with both guys recently departed from the ball game and looking on from the dugout. Ready for another shot now, Ben Revere. His past history with Jake Diekman, and he's a perfect 3 for 3. He's set. Here it comes. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
That's just not a competitive pitch. I mean, that ball wasn't even close. Now the hitter's sitting 2-0.
Two 2-0 count, and the pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0. He's set. Here's the 3-0. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Well hit to right, but a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats, a foul ball. Another full count pitch home. Now a sinker this time, but this ball stays outside as he loses him here. It's ball 4.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first, and the runner back safely. And another snap throw to the bag. And a dive, but he's back in. Here's the shortstop, Yunel Escobar, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
And I think that's the case of the pitcher being a little too preoccupied with the speed at first. He lost focus on making the pitch and throws an absolute scud. The irony, of course, is the runner's now on second, and he didn't even have to steal.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now. Trouble waiting next as you see Mike Trout in the on-deck circle. Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. Sinker stayed high but called for a strike. Has a look, now the pitch. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
And the fastball is low and inside as he's got to back up to avoid that one.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
2-0 count. Here it comes. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Jones is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Third baseman, number 24, Pedro Alvarez.
In now is Pedro Alvarez. His past history with Jake Diekman, hitless in 3 at-bats. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. 2 down, runners at first and second. knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
That's your classic front door slider. It doesn't break like you expect it to, and all you can do is freeze as a hitter, and he got the call.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Matt, I'm looking for him to challenge him right here. You know, 2-2. You don't want to go to 3-2, have those runners on the move on that certain pitch. So 2-2 is your challenge pitch.
2 men are on with 2 men out. In the dirt, and now let's see. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Jose Alvarez comes into work out of the bullpen now. And Dan, are you surprised that the starter's day is done?
I am a little, Matt, but this is one of those moves that people will debate forever. I think he could have pitched a little bit longer, but I understand the idea of bringing a lefty in to face this upcoming left-hander as well. So we'll see how this works out.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. That's lifted the other way out to left. Revere is after it, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Standing in, Shin-Soo Choo, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Alvarez is up with it. Throw across by Alvarez is in time for the first out.
The batter, number 14, second baseman
Blake Parker takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
Darwin Barney will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Darwin Barney.
In the dirt here. And no advance. It's ball one. And that's through into left, a base hit. Throw comes in quickly now, so that tying run will be forced to hold on at third here, still with only one away.
Well, that's a line drive single, but the runner's not going to score. Now, remember, with less than 2 outs, he had to freeze. Hit it a little bit too hard at the wrong guy. He'll take the hit, but no RBI.
Gene Segura standing in. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. Here comes the first pitch. A breaking ball taken on the inner corner.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time.
One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2.
Oh, he spoiled one right there. That's a pitcher's pitch. 2 strikes. He wanted to get him to chase one, and he did, but he fouled it off. Nice job.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Oh, and a huge strikeout there as he certainly does his job out of the pen. And we'll see how they go after the next guy here.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Now at the plate, Adam Jones. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here it comes on 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. Trying to keep the 1-run lead. Here it is. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. And ball 4 here on the intentional walk. So now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
And this is the right move here. With first base open, take the bat out of this guy's hands every single time.
And it'll appear as though we'll see a pinch runner now as Rajay Davis takes over on the base paths.
Rajay Davis.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He's got an opportunity here in a bases-loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
First delivery to him on the way. This is hit to third. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. Blue Jays strand 3. They're down 2-1. Darwin Barney will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Now playing second base, number 18, Darwin Barney.
Rajay Davis will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center. Xavier Cedeno enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. So striding forward now, Pedro Alvarez. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
The 2-0 pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Cole Calhoun waits on deck. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Davis is there. And that's the second out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 5, Albert Pujols.
Now at the plate, Albert Pujols. He steps in off a base hit in his last at bat. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. 2 out, nobody on. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike one.
That's pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time, but man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. One and two, here it comes. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate.
That's a nice job of hitting right there. That breaking ball's down and away. You got 2 strikes on you just to foul it off and get a piece of it. Really nice concentration.
Another one sent foul. Again, a 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
And that ball's not intentional. That was not even a fastball. Relax. Relax now, people. I know we get excited when the ball's up and in.
And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play.
That is the 4th foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Line drive to left. And that'll be a base hit for Pujols. So the top of the 9th keeps it rolling as he comes through with 2 away.
Well, that's a good sign for him right there. A single hard hit. That's his second hit of the game. Now, he's been hitting in the 220 so far most of the season. Maybe this is a start of good things for him ahead.
In now, Danny Espinoza. Swing and a liner. Foul. A runner on first with 2 away. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. And foul. Has a look, now the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing at a bat at that pitch.
Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Nothing more in the Angel ninth. Last chance coming up for the Blue Jays. They trail here 2-1. Cam Bedrosian comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 32, Cam Bedrosian.
Digging in now, Jose Bautista. He'll start things out needing just a run to tie it here in the bottom of the ninth.
Bautista.
In there, 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Pujols is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. 1 away.
Number 7.
Now to the plate, number 7. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Here it comes, 2-0. 2-0 is a fastball, not close. He's behind 3-0 now.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't fall for the same location over and over and over.
And a curious looking swing that time, as he likely had ball 4 there, but instead it's 3-1. Now the pitch. Grounded to short. Fielded by Escobar. Throw on to first. And now the Jays are down to their final out.
Now batting. Designated hitter, Carlos Santana.
Here's Carlos Santana now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. A 1-0 delivery. Late that time for a strike. And there's a called strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
Pitching and defense game 2-1, the final score this afternoon. Alex Cobb earns his 8th victory of the season as he finishes 7 innings, allowing only 1 hit. Jose Quintana pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Cam Bedrosian closes the door for the save, his 16th of the season. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.